Hi, everybody.
Nick's. Hey guys, welcome to Nick's Amiibo League Week 6.
Hi, everybody. This is Commissioner Nick. Welcome, everybody, to Week 6 of the 2026 regular season here at Nick's Amiibo League. And I just realized the scroll closed by itself again. I'm going to have to reopen it. I don't know why it just doesn't want to stay open on its own. Like, that's kind of weird. Okay. Alright. Should be ready to go now. So I have a special guest joining me as our co-commentator. Please introduce yourself.
Hello, my name's PSI Corby. I'm here to co-commentate on some Amiibos in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
Yes, PSI Kirby. He's a very good friend of mine, and he's one of our he's one of the members of my mod team. So and also I've been wanting to bring him on these streams for a while, ever since the league started back up again, because this guy knows a lot about Super Smash Brothers. He can give a brief analysis on pretty much any character. Okay, so without further ado, we've been live for almost 10 minutes. Let's go ahead and get started. The first match of the day is going to be between Mario, who is 1 and 4, and at 2 and 3, Bowser. So
Here on the Mushroom Kingdom versus in the Koopas.
Alright, so Kirby, please tell me more about these characters while I go through the scroll here.
Mario is wearing his USA outfit, which references his appearance in Mario Tennis on the NES Open Golf Tournament, which I think is a very good reference. Mario, aka Mr. Jumpman himself, is known to beat Bowser in many of his games. Will he be able to beat Bowser here? Let's find out.
Yeah. What about Bowser?
Main bad guy. He's the main bad guy of almost every Mario game, and will easily steal your star or coins in Mario Party. That freaking joke.
Right.
So when Bowser recovers and having a tug of war battle on ledges.
Oh, can you see the matches very well, Herb?
I can see him.
Okay.
Another spin attack. See it?
I already put the next two fighters up on the screen. So yeah, this is quite interesting. I know last week I was contemplating on whether or not to put a timer. I messed around with a timer this weekend. I was messing around with the timer, and it did exactly what I thought. No matter how much stamina they had left, even though someone had a very big lead over the other one, it still went to sudden death. Which is exactly what I did not want with these.
Sudden death leads to who wins first, or gets a hit in first, basically.
Yeah. So the goal of these matches is to get the other fighter down to 0. That's how stamina works.
Technically speaking, these combatants can still tie if they die at the same time.
Yeah, but we haven't had that happen a single time. Oh, by the way, I want to say it was back during week 4, 2 weeks ago. Kirby finished with a 0.1 win. He had 0.1 HP at the end.
What matchup?
Kirby was up against Fox.
I see. Fun fact about Kirby and Fox. That used to be mine and my brother's main in Super Smash Bros. Brawl.
Oh, wow. Yeah, Super Smash Bros. Brawl was what got me into Super Smash Bros. My family never had a GameCube. We never collected GameCube games, so we never got to play Melee. In fact, I didn't get to play Melee for the first time until I was, I think, in high school, when my parents gave me a copy of it, along with a GameCube, which I still have. Anyways, we seem to be getting down to the end here. Mario has less than 40 HP. Is Mario about to go 1-5? And is Bowser... If Bowser wins, he will break even, because he's currently 2-3.
Mm-hmm.
And after this week, we will be a third of the way through the season. Because the regular season is 17 weeks, and then at the end of the regular season, the playoffs are going to be one day. It's going to be taking place the week after the season ends.
Mm-hmm. Exactly 10 HP to put together.
And Bowser takes it. 94.
94%. HP. I also like the rainbow on the Amiibo symbol. Yeah, I like how Amiibos have like a rainbow of the icon.
Yeah, me too. Bowser is going to go 3-3 with that win. Oops, I did not mean to do that. And Mario falls to 1-5. He's in a pretty dangerous position here. He is not off to a very good start this year. That's for sure. All right, let me go ahead and put the results down here. All right, next up, let me go ahead and introduce the next two fighters here. We got two fighters with the same record. Both of them are 3-2. Meta Knight.
Meta Knight.
Taking on Donkey Kong.
Donkey Kong!
And I almost knocked over my water. So both of these fighters are 3-2. What do you have to say about these fighters, Curb?
Okay, I was about to say talk about that, but I saw word Ape S on DK.
Yeah, ape shit. That's the name I put for him. Yes, I called him ape shit. I've had a couple people call me out on that, but I'm just like, hey, this is my show and my Amiibo. Anyways, what else do you have to say about these two fighters?
Both of them have their own iconic series, like what's going on?
They both almost died there. Donkey Kong's recovery is a lot worse than Meta Knight. At least Meta Knight can go straight up, like, very quickly. But Donkey Kong's kind of goes up slow, then off to the side.
Anyways, Meta Knight has his own adventures, called like I think Meta Nightmare mode. it's in, I believe, in Kirby Superstar Ultra and kind of Robot, I want to say.
This guy's a much bigger Kirby fan than me. I mean, hence the username, PSI Kirby. So if there's anything you need to know about Kirby and the Kirby series and the Kirby games, feel free to ask him. Anyways, what about Donkey Kong?
Did you know? Did you know he has a cartoon?
Yeah,
And people hate it.
yeah, that's it was the Donkey Kong Country cartoons, right?
Yeah.
They were 3D animated. I was gonna say Donkey Kong had a massive lead, but Meta Knight's slowly coming back here. Donkey Kong's chipping away at him.
Yes.
Next
Rosalina and Luigi.
And Luigi is 4-1. Oh, this could be the end for Meta Knight here. Donkey Kong's got a pretty big lead. Meta Knight has 3.8 damage.
I'm gonna go night.
Got him. 114.2 for Donkey Kong.
Donkey Kong wins.
All right, Donkey Kong is going to improve to 4-2. While Meta Knight is going to fall to 3-3.
Domino battle.
All right, let's bring in the next two. We have Rosalina, who is currently 3-2,
Rosalina and Luma.
taking on at 4-1 and currently first place in the Northeast, or the Northwest, excuse me, Luigi.
Wait, what do you mean Northwest?
Oh, because these fighters are ranked by division. Did you see the spreadsheet I sent you? I put it in the mod chat.
I do.
So if you go to the standings tab, you can see the divisions. Luigi is in the Northwest and Rosalina is in the Midwest. I put them in based on the order that they're in, like, on the shelf.
And try to keep your hips aligned with your back.
I put them. There's a total of 36 fighters, and I split them up into 6 groups of 6 and 2 conferences of 18.
Now return to your original position.
So, anyways, what do you have to say about these 2 fighters?
They've had really good wars during the Mario Galaxy movies.
Watch the flow of my movements as I demonstrate.
Yeah, that's right.
Focus on stretching your back. Now, return to your original position.
Watch the flow of my movements as I demonstrate.
Should we even say what happened in the movie or no?
Distribute your weight equally between
Listen,
both legs.
if you think you want to do spoilers,
Well, it's going to be on home video next week in America. It's already on home video in Canada, and I think in Europe as well. But in America, it's coming out on home video this week or next week, I think.
alright, feel free to do whatever you want.
But I know a lot of people who still haven't seen the movie,
Watch the
so
flow of
I think
my
I'm just
movements
gonna
as I
keep my
demonstrate.
mouth shut. But both these characters were in it, and
Distribute your weight.
both their
equally
actors were
between
pretty
both
good.
legs.
All right, 4.5. Man, this is a very close one. This is a much closer
Now
match
return
here.
to your original position.
Who's gonna win? If Rosalina wins, both fighters will go 4-2.
Watch the flow of my movements as I demonstrate.
Check the standings real quick. Luigi takes it. 17.6.
Luigi wins.
Mm-hmm.
Luigi goes 5-1. He will retain his title as the best fighter in the Northwest.
Hashtag Free Luigi.
Yes, that's his nickname.
Wow, you want him to be? What does that mean?
Oh. Do I have to explain it? So Luigi was the name of the person that do you remember about a year and a half ago there was a big story about a CEO that got shot? Do you remember that?
No.
No? It's... well, that's okay. We don't have to talk about it here. Anyways, next up we have at 4-1, WarioWare
Wario.
taking on at 2-3, Princess Peach. Alright, I'm just going to go ahead and put the score down here while you... what do you have to say about these two characters?
I don't. I hope Wario gets in the next Mario movie. Who knows what they'll do with Daisy in the third movie. They got Wario, but we don't know if it's that for sure. And as for Peach, what?
I went to see the Mario Galaxy movie with my friend Nate, who also runs Button Mash Bros with me, and Nate just started screaming because Daisy appeared. And that also made me very excited because you know my puppy's name is Daisy.
After the princess?
No, my dad just really liked the name. But she's the princess of our house. If that makes sense.
Hmm. By the way, there's a really funny song about named Daisy whenever in the Amazing Little Circus.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Daisy, Daisy, give me your answer, please. I'm half crazy as toads so far off the ledge.
273.5 for WarioWare. Alright, WarioWare is now...
What?
He is now 5-1. All right. So WarioWare is now 5-1. Oops. And Peach is 2-4. Just go ahead and put those in. Okay. $273.5 or...
Stamina battle.
All right. Next. I didn't even have time to put the next two fighters down. So, let's go ahead and introduce the next two. We have two more characters from the Mario Galaxy movie. Fox McCloud, who is currently...
Getting a Switch game in June.
Yes. He also just had a new game announced. Wait, this next month? Really?
Yes, June 30th, I believe.
He's gonna go... He's currently 2-3, and he's taking on Yoshi, who's also in the Mario Galaxy movie. He is currently 3-2.
Yoshi.
3-2.
3, 2, 1, go!
What do you have to say about these two?
So, How excited are you for the new Star Fox game? They had a direct about it.
Yeah, Fox is riding high. Literally, he is riding high.
And you can have him and Falco as a VTuber, if you want to call it that.
Yeah, but Falco, they made them look a bit more like animals, if you know what I mean. Like Falco actually has bird legs.
And it's going to support game share.
Oh, does it really? Wow, so you can do it like multiplayer. You can do multiplayer missions. Or you could play with the multiplayer mode just like in Star Fox 64. I hear it's supposed to be like a much cleaner copy of Star Fox 64. And also the characters are based on the box art from the original Star Fox for the Super Nintendo. That's what I've been reading.
Mm-hmm.
Shocked there's nobody here right now. I'm gonna go ahead and post a link to my Instagram.
Looks like Yoshi's currently losing.
Oh yeah, he's losing by quite a bit. Yup, Fox takes it. 94.9.
Fox!
Fox wins.
Mission complete.
And I just learned not too long ago that his voice actor in this is the same one that he had in Star Fox 64. So Fox is now 3-3.
Wing Ding is from what?
What does the Fox say?
Do you know what I'll put down as his nickname?
What?
Fox. Yeah, like fuck, but a fox instead.
Oh! like the announcer from Melee, yeah. Anyways, Yoshi falls to 3-3. So both fighters are currently 3-3 now.
Mm-hmm.
Domino battle.
Alright, there we go. I shared it to my Instagram story. Let me go ahead and put the results down. Alright, let's put the next two fighters in. Next up, we have at 2 and 3. We've got two fighters at 2 and 3 going up next. Dr. Mario
Dr. Mario.
taking on another one of PSI Kirby's favorites, Ness.
Okay.
So what do you have to say about these two fighters?
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Castle Siege again? We just had this stage.
Mm-hmm. But I love Earthbound. It's one of the best NES games. Because it's over like $500 on Amazon.
Yeah, but
That's
it's
a
also
lot.
it's on Nintendo Switch Online too, so
Yes. Plus it's also cheap on the eShops of it. I'm talking about the SNES cartridge.
Oh, yeah, yeah, the actual cartridge. So, something I've been wanting to ask for a while. Like, what's the differences between NES and Nintendo?
No. Nintendo is like is an order off-bound in NES.
Oh, so like Earthbound Begins?
Yeah, off-bound beginnings.
Okay. Kind of like Mario used to be Jumpman? Or are they two separate characters? I always believed Mario and Jumpman were two separate characters.
That's what game theory says.
Yeah, like Jumpman and Pauline are Mario and Luigi's parents.
Yeah,
If that's
and
the
Donkey
case, if that's the case, then why is Pauline pursuing Mario?
in Donkey Kong arcade, the Pauline is referred to as maiden or lady.
Really? So she wasn't given a name yet either.
No, until the much of the minis, much of the minis, well, they made the toys.
Oh. Oh, okay. He didn't get the name Mario until like until the Mario Bros game came out, and also when Donkey Kong was actually released on home console. I think in later versions of Donkey Kong, he was finally named Mario.
Donkey Kong, the arcade isn't Donkey Kong. It was actually Cranky Kong.
Yes, I know. It's Cranky Kong as a youngster.
Who's your favorite Donkey Kong member?
It's definitely not Diddy Kong, that's for sure. Probably. Ooh, that is a very good question. Probably Donkey Kong himself.
Oh.
One hell of a guy. Anyways, Ness is in big trouble.
Yes, he is. He's gonna get a prescription. He'll actually have to go to a hospital to revive, unfortunately. Because that's the only way you can actually revive Ness and the other party members through a hospital. And you have to pay.
Ness is coming back.
Uh-oh.
Is he gonna
Maybe
win
not.
after being down for almost the whole game? Oh my god. No, it's too good to be true. 2.1! Holy crap. That is a very low score. That was a very close match. But Dr. Mario takes it, sends Ness to another hospital. Ness is now 2 and 4. I never put the next two fighters down. My god. And Dr. Mario is now 3 and 3. His original nickname was going to be Knickerbocker, but I couldn't get it to fit in there. Because when you're naming Amiibo, you can only put up to 10 letters in there, or 10 characters.
battle.
Okay. Let's go ahead and put the next. Let me put the next one down. All right. Man, I'm just forgetting things left and right today. Let's go ahead and get the next two fighters in. Next up, we have at 1 and 4, Bowser Jr. If he'll even scan in. There we go. Taking on at 4 and 1, Pikachu. So they have exact opposite records. Bowser Jr. is 1 and 4, and Pikachu is 4 and 1. So Kirby, analysis.
3, 2, 1, go!
So let's see. Bolt for Pikachu and Joanna for Bowser
name-
Jr.
No, his name is Junior, as in Junior from the Indiana Jones
Just
movies.
about.
Have you seen The Last Crusade? Like the
No.
Indiana Jones movie, The Last Crusade? Sean Connery is in it, and Sean Connery is supposed to play. He plays Indiana Jones's father in that movie, and he always calls him Junior. But because of his accent, it comes out as Junior. That's how I came up with the name. Joanna. I'm sorry. I can't help but laugh at that. I'm sorry. Alright. Let me go ahead and put down the next two. Zelda's record. So the next match is going to be Zelda versus Link, and Link is undefeated. He is one of only 3 remaining undefeated fighters in this league. I gotta say, it feels very weird doing streams in the afternoon. I'm so used to doing these streams on Wednesday nights, but I'm really glad I made this change, and I know I'm gonna get used to it eventually. I was about to open the window, and then I realized my mic doesn't have a sock on it, so if the wind starts blowing, then it's going to pick up on the microphone. Pikachu's definitely got the lead so far, but after how the last match went, we've learned that pretty much anybody can, that no lead is ever safe in Smash Brothers. Of course, as soon as I say that, now Pikachu is only ahead by about 35. Make that 40. Pikachu lands a... Wow! Pikachu with some nice hits there. Pretty big combo.
You got... Nate, you said named, instead of bot, you said named nickname him Keek Achoo!
Yeah, that would have been a great pun. Yes. That would have been a great pun. Or I should have named him Picap Tup, because that was my roommate tried to spell his name, and that's how it came out. In fact, I might change his name after this week, because you're right. Bolt is kind of a redundant name. This could be it. Yep. 25.3 for Pikachu. And the curse continues for Bowser Jr. After getting robbed in week 1, he has only won 1 match. Now he is 1-5, while Pikachu improves to 5-1. Just go ahead and put the stats down. Bowser Jr. 5. Let's go ahead and
Stamina battle.
all right, I'm gonna scan in the next 2 fighters. And the next 2 fighters are Zelda, who is currently 1-4, taking on the best in the West at 5-0, Link.
Excuse me, princess. I need
Yes,
to win the
that's-
league now.
That's where I got Link's name from, was that horrible 80s cartoon. Well,
I'm watching
Zelda's
Cartoon Tonight.
yeah, it was with the Mario cartoons. It used to be like a side thing along with the Super Mario Bros. Super Show.
So you know
Uh-oh.
what? You know what?
Oh no!
Ooh!
247.2 for Zelda. Link's undefeated season is over.
So you never actually watched any episodes, just the previews from the Marble show.
Yeah, I haven't seen any of the episodes. What was it again? 247? Yeah, it was
What was it?
247. So Link has finally lost his first match. He goes 5-1, while Zelda improves to 2-4. Oh, that's a painful loss. And Zelda improves to 4.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even have time to put down the next 2 fighters. So after that match, Link was in first place, and he fell all the way down to 3rd in the Midwest Division.
Stamina battle.
All right, now we have the final match of the Western Conference before we go to intermission and get ready for the Eastern Conference matches. We have, at 3-2, Kirby.
No!
also known as Kerblui, taking on at 0-5 Samus. She is the only fighter in the Western Conference and one of only 2 fighters in the entire league that have not won a match yet. The first match.
3, 2, 1, go!
So this is where PSI
Oh.
Kirby got his nickname, from the fighter Kirby. Oh no!
What?
A no hitter! Our first no hitter of the season goes to Kirby. He finishes with a perfect 300. Wow, Kirby is just breaking records left and right. First in week 4, he had a 0.1 finish. And now he is the first fighter to get a no-hitter. Improving his record to 4-2. And that's got to be a very embarrassing loss for Samus. And she will also be the first fighter in the league to have a differential that's less than -1,000. Samus falls to 0-6, while Kirby improves to 4-2.
Yep.
Wow, what a match to end off the Western Conference.
Yes, it was.
How do you feel about that?
Amazing.
Yeah, I bet you are. All right, let's
Domino battle.
All right. So, now that we're done with the Western Conference, I am going to be going on intermission, or the stream's going to be going on to intermission while I get the fighters ready for the Eastern Conference, and put the Western Conference amiibo back up on the shelf. All right. I should be back in about 5 minutes while I'm going to stay in voice chat, but the stream's going to go to intermission. All right. See you guys in a bit. And we are back. Now it is time for the Eastern Conference matches, now that the Western Conference matches are done. Let's see if any of these Eastern Conference matches can top the ones that we had earlier in the Western Conference. Let's go ahead and introduce the first 2 fighters. We have one of only 2 remaining undefeated fighters in the entire league, Sonic, at 5-0. Taking on Olimar, who is 1-4. All right, here we go. So, Kirby, do you have an analysis of these 2 fighters?
What? Speak of Rebel, that's one. Almost Pikmin made it into the Mario movie.
Yeah, that's right, because Olimar's ship was at the space station and the Pikmin came out. Oh, Sonic almost fell straight down there. No, it's
So Sonic has his own movie.
Yeah, Sonic has 3 movies, and they're currently making a 4th one. So just like Sonic and Mario were competing in video games back in the 90s and 2000s, now they're competing in the box office. So yeah, it's pretty much started up again. And it's very clear, you know, that Sonic was definitely rushed, because Sega was looking for a good competitor for Mario, which I think is why Sonic's head is like twice the size of his body. And his feet are also like twice the size of his body, and the rest of his body is just like very small. But I will say that Sonic has earned his legendary status. Of course, if the match is being played at Woohoo Island. Oh, Sonic just killed like half of Olimar's Pikmin. Alright, here we go. Just put the next two fighters in the grid. Oh boy. We have kind of a slow one here. Looks like Sonic is going to keep his undefeated season alive here. Unless Olimar does something. He's just throwing his Pikmin. Whoop! Sonic playing risky there at the edge. Playing very dirty. Flirted with fire. And he gets him with the spike. 114.4. Alright, Sonic takes the win. He is now 6-0. And Olimar is now 1-5. Put it down here.
Sonic gets set. Got to go.
Yeah, that's right. That's why I gave him that nickname, GTG. Yeah, he already took care of business. Now he's GTG.
Mm-hmm.
Domino
Next up, we have 2 more 2 and 3 fighters. It's going to be Pac-Man
That's me.
and Marth. Here we go.
Do you know that Pac-Man is gonna get a new a series on YouTube?
Really?
Yes.
Wow, I did not know that.
I don't have very much to add about Moth except he's engaged. By the way, what's your favorite Pac-Man cartoon?
I haven't watched any of them. This is the second fight of the Eastern Conference. It's gonna feel kind of weird not streaming them all. But it's for the best. I mean, when I stream in the afternoon, when I stream in the afternoon, there's a much bigger chance that I'll get more viewers. And also, PSI Kirby is here now, so whereas he's not available on Wednesday nights. Who keeps? Looks like we got another long one on our hands. So Kirby, tell me, how are you doing today?
Great.
How do you like the stream so far? Do you like it?
Yes.
Well, we love having you here. I'm so glad you could finally join one of these streams, because I've been meaning to have you here for a while.
Fun.
Oh. Birthday celebration. It's my sister-in-law. Happy birthday, Gina, if you're watching. A lot of my viewers tend to see the streams after they're over. I mean, that's okay. I mean, it's better than not seeing them at all. But you don't have to watch them if you want to. I mean, there's no pressure. I just do this for fun, and I love having PSI Kirby here with me. Yep, we got another long one today. This is why I was contemplating turning on the timer, but then I realized that's definitely not going to work. Because no matter how much stamina they have at the end of the timer, it always goes to sudden death.
Why don't you just keep the timer on and see whoever has the most health automatically wins? Sudden death doesn't matter.
Yeah, I mean, that's not a bad idea. I mean, that's how professional tournaments do it. Like, even if the timer runs out, the one with less damage is the winner. Whoop! Oh man, Marth almost fell right off the map. Oh, I'm still tired. Probably because I was up till 2 a.m. Maybe that's why. I was up till almost 2 in the morning last night. I really should stop, like, staying up that late. I mean, there's not really much to do. Not as much as I thought there would be. A lot of the things I do at night I can take care of during the day. Pac-Man takes it. 31.
Waka waka.
Waka 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 waka. Ah, waka 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 waka.
All right. Pac-Man takes it with 31. He goes 3 and 3. Marth is now 2 and 4. Marty? No, not Marty. It's Marth.
Yes, it's Marty, Nick.
Marty McFly. Yeah, like Marty McFly in Back to the Future. Have you seen Back to the Future, at least?
No.
No? Oh, come on. You would love Back to the Future. In fact, I know you would. Next up, we have another undefeated fighter at 5 and 0, Rob. And he will be taking on at 1 and 4, Mega Man. So it's essentially the exact same match as the first one, except different fighters. The exact same records.
3, 2, 1, go!
Oh my god, this music reminds me of that song by the Rolling Stones, You Can't Always Get What You Want. That's what this song reminds me of, like the beginning of You Can't Always Get What You Want. You can't always get what you want, but if you try sometimes, you just might find get what you need. I'm definitely taking a nap after this. Uh-oh. Rob's in trouble. His undefeated season might be over here, but it's still the beginning. In every sense of the word. I mean, we're not even a third of the way through the season yet. We'll be a third of the way through once this is over. Once this week is over.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, things are definitely not looking good for Rob. Mega Man is ahead by over 80 points. Oh, as soon as I say that, he's coming back slowly, chipping away at him. But not for very long. It's still a back and forth. It's still a back and forth battle, even though Mega Man's got a very big lead, got a massive lead. It's still a very back and forth battle. If Rob loses this, that means Sonic will be the last remaining undefeated fighter in the entire league. Because there were 3 at the start of this week, but then Link lost. So... Basically, what I try to say is anything can happen.
And oh, have you seen that one clip from Super Smash Bros. From for Wii U? Where the announcer go like, well, Mega Man uses his final smash, and the announcer go like, Mega Man! Mega Man! The Super Fighting Robot!
Are you serious? My God. The Boston Bruins went from the best team in hockey to the ultimate laughingstock of the NHL. They went from the best team in hockey to have one of the biggest collapses in the history of the NHL. I mean, they have the best record in the league, and then end up leaving the playoffs in the first round, and then not even 2 seasons later, they finished the losing record.
Game.
And now one of their stars gets suspended.
Mega Man wins.
Oh.
Just cannot catch a break. I could rant for hours about my Boston Bruins. But anyways, we don't have time for that, do we? Rob suffers his first loss of the year. He goes 5-1, while Mega Man seems very proud of himself, and I don't blame him. Mega Man is now 2-4 after taking down Rob. And Rob is so Mega Man is he improves to 2-4, while Rob unfortunately suffers his first loss, and he is now 5-1, leaving Sonic the Hedgehog as the last remaining undefeated fighter. Oh, hey Tyler. The reason why I've already had to explain this twice. But clearly you didn't get the memo. The reason why I switched the streams to Tuesday afternoons is because I was getting very tired when doing the streams on Wednesday nights, and also because I figured there'd be more people available on Tuesday afternoon. Including my guest co-commentator today, who is, can you please introduce yourself again?
PSI Kirby.
Yes, this is PSI Kirby. He is a very good friend of mine, and he is also one of the mods. Yes, you're welcome. Yeah, that's what I figured. That's what I kind of figured. Anyways, next up we have at 4-1 Lucas taking on I almost forgot the fighter's name.
Duck Hunt.
No, it's not Duck Hunt. Currently 1-4, Falco. And this is also a divisional matchup because both fighters are in the same division. And Tyler, I hope you're not too disappointed. Okay, but aren't you gonna tune into this stream? Also, you won't be too happy to hear that, actually, no, you will be very happy because Bowser won the first match of the night. Why did I think Mario won? I don't know. Bowser won the first match of the night. He had the first match, against Mario, and he ended up winning that. Lucas
Yeah, same
was...
here, Tyler.
Yeah.
I was going to internet to Tyler. Yes, I work on Wednesdays too, Tyler. So that's also perfect to watch.
Yeah. That's part of the reason why I decided to switch. And also because one of my friends, my friend Cage, streams on Wednesday nights, and I didn't want to counter-program him, so yeah, that's kind of what prompted me. That's another big reason why I wanted to switch things up. Anyways, I'm gonna put the next two fighters down. Wolf is... I hope the scroll doesn't start bunching up, because that's typically what happens towards the end, is I put too many things in the scroll and it starts binding up. Alright, so who do you think is going to take this one?
I think probably Lucas.
Lucas?
Mm.
Yeah,
Mhm.
because Falco currently has a 1-4 record, while Lucas, his record is 4-1. So they're
Mhm.
on opposite ends of the spectrum. While also
Speaking of
being
Lucas.
while also being in the
Speaking of
same
Luke.
division.
Yeah. Speaking of Lucas, his game's only in Europe. He's never in any American games outside of Super Smash Brothers.
Really? I thought Mother 1 was released in North America.
Mother 1, I think, isn't Mother 1 Earthbound Beginnings?
Yeah, I don't know what the hell it is. But I know Lucas was the main protagonist in Mother 3. And that game was never released in the United States. But there are quite a few fan dubs out there. I think that game was only released in Japan. I thought it was only released in Japan. But was it released in Europe as well? Or was
Yes.
it only in Japan? I always thought it was only in Japan.
Nintendo released Mother 3 in Europe on the Game Boy Advance Online, but only in Europe.
Okay. I saw a fan dub of Mother 3 years ago because Chugga Conroy played it. I gotta say, Earthbound has some very devoted fans. And some really great fans, too. $151.5 for Lucas.
Lucas wins.
Lucas is now 5-1. And Fox is now 1-5. All right, that one fits. Okay, let's bring along the next two fighters here.
Stamina battle.
And those next two fighters are at 2 and 3, Wolf, taking on at 4 and 1, Lucario.
Lucario.
And I'm pretty sure Lucario is in first place in the Southeast Division. Let's go ahead and see.
3, 2,
No, actually, he's in first.
go.
I was right. He is in first, but he's actually in the Mid-East Division, not the Southeast. Sonic is in first place in the Southeast because he is 6-0. Also, the reason why I did a rebrand this week is because my grandfather, I called him Papa. My Papa would have been 90 years old tomorrow. So I figured, why not do a whole week where I change my branding just for him. He was a huge Notre Dame fan, which is why I'm a Notre Dame fan. So that's why, for now, Nick's Amiibo League and Slick Nick Gaming both have the Notre Dame logo. My avatar on Slick Nick Gaming is wearing a Notre Dame shirt. As for what happens after, I have no idea what I'm going to change it to. Because tomorrow is also the start of my next LP on Slick Nick Gaming.
Very interesting, Nick.
Yeah. But I'm going to be changing it back next week. This is just a temporary thing to, in honor of my grandfather's 90th birthday. I'm not sure how my grandfather would have felt about being 90. I know he definitely wouldn't be happy because, I mean, he already wasn't happy about being 80. So I'm not sure how he... I bet he definitely would have been upset about being 90. But if there is alcohol in heaven, I bet he's having plenty of it. If there is beer in heaven, then he's definitely gonna have a lot. He's probably gonna have a few too many.
All right.
And that's it. 101 for Wolf.
101 wolves.
Yes, 101 wolves. Well, wolf is part dog, so a wolf is technically another species of dog. So yeah, that makes sense. 101 for wolf. And that puts Wolf at 3-3, and Lucario falls to 3-2, or 4-2, excuse me, giving him his second loss on the year.
Stamina battle.
Oh, we're down to the last few matches now. Next up, we have at 4-1, Villager. Taking on, what is her record? At 2-3, We Fit Trainer. So there are only 3 matches left after this.
Race.
3,
Alright.
2, 1, go!
Whoa. What are your thoughts on Villager and Animal Crossing?
I might have to replace him soon. Because, I don't know if you saw it, but my Villager amiibo got badly mangled by my dog Daisy. Daisy got a hold of him. Now he's a mess. So now one of his hands is missing, and he's got bite marks all over the place.
Do you like Animal Crossing, the game?
I love Animal Crossing. That's one of my favorite games. There we go. I'm sorry I have to take match results off the top of the scroll. That's because... what was it? Oh, yeah. That's because if you put too much text on there, even though it says you can put a lot of text on there, it eventually stops and starts binding up. Like, it starts bunching up at the end. Like, it cuts off. Send you those pictures. Yeah, see what I'm talking about now? I just sent you pictures.
It's like he's having his hand under his sword.
Yeah. Yeah, but his hand was bit off. Oh, I see, because my finger was in the way, and it kind of blended in. But if you look at the first picture, you can see it better. But when you look at the second picture, you can see the bite marks all over his face. And it's because of that I might actually replace him with another villager. But at the same time, maybe I don't want to, unless you want to get Lotso from Toy Story 3. Now, come on, you had to. You've seen Toy Story 3, right?
Mm-hmm.
Villager 146.4. Villager 146.4. He goes 5-1. And now Wii Fit Trainer is 2-4. So Villager improves to 5-1 after that win, and Wii Fit Trainer falls to 2-4. Go ahead and put the results down on here. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get the next two fighters ready. The same thing happened to my old Captain Falcon, who will be fighting next. Except it was one of my pugs who got into him. I want to say it was Bubblegum, who is currently the channel mascot. It was either that or her sister Lollipop. Anyways, next up, as I mentioned before, we got Captain Falcon, who is currently 1-4. He'll be taking on, at 2-3, Pit. So we've got two more fighters with losing records going at it. And now, there are currently 3 matches left, including this one, before we call it a day, or call it a night.
Uh-huh.
So once again, we have 2 more fighters with losing records. If Pitt wins this, he will go. If Pitt wins this, he will break even because he's currently 2-3. If he wins this, he'll go 3-3. Uh-oh. Footstool. Double footstool. 222
oh.
and a half.
It's game over for you.
222 and a half for Pitt. Oh my god, it was the Battle of the Footstools. First, Captain Falcon footstooled Pitt, and then Pitt came back and footstooled Captain Falcon. That was insane. Alright, Pitt takes the win, and as I said, he breaks even. He is now 3-3. And a much-needed big win for Pitt. Meanwhile, Captain Falcon is going to go 1-5. His record is now... I just said he is now 1-5. And his differential is just over... It's just under negative 1,000, or just over negative 1,000. Okay. That was a quick one. I didn't even have time to write down the next match. Actually, no, I did. So there are now 2 matches to go. We will be heading into the penultimate match of the night. All right, the next 2 fighters. We have another fighter with a losing record, 2-3, Ike. Are those stains supposed to be there? I don't know. I'm looking at Ike right now, and I realize he has brown stains on his pants. He'll be taking on at 4-1 King K. Rool.
Wait, what? Did you use him as toilet paper, Nick?
No! I'm just looking at him now, and I see brown stains on his leg.
So some of your family use them as a toilet paper.
No, I don't think that's what happened. All right, let's do it.
Honestly, it's probably just rust or something.
Top 1, go!
Oh, and they're fighting on, what stage is this? I know it's one of the Dreamland stages.
Kobe's Dreamland Game Boy.
Okay.
Oh.
I might have to change Ike's nickname to Poopy Pants. Poopy Pants for Ike. I am such a... I'm so mature. That is so immature. And King K. Rool, just as I predicted, has a pretty big lead. But how long will that last? Uh-oh! Footstool! King K. Rool makes it back. Oh my god.
Dive!
Oh, shield. That's right, because King K. Rool has that gold-plated armor. Whoa. I can't believe we're already in the penultimate match for week 6. This season has just flown by. It was just over a month ago that we started week 1. And it was the week before that I announced the start of the season. Looks like we got another long one. Ike is just slowly chipping away at King K. Rool's golden plates. Meanwhile, King K. Rool is barely doing anything productive. Are they going to attack each other, or are they just going to keep jumping around like Jumpin' Judy?
Wait, Duff and Judy?
That was... When I was a kid, I used to watch a show called Doodle Bops, and there was a character on it named Jumpin' Judy. That's where I got the name from, Jumpin' Judy. I used to love that show, but then I realized years later that it was just awful. Oh! Ike almost falls off.
Yes.
Man, this is a very
about to
anti...
say-
What?
I felt the same way about Caillou when I was little. That was a
Caillou?
good sub then. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Caillou was awful.
Mm.
Is King K. Rool? Yep. I was about to say, is he going to get the last hit? There it is. 206.3.
King K. Rool wins.
And King K. Rool improves to 5-1.
Mm. With the belly of brass, he kicked Ike's ass.
Yes! That is a very good rhyme. Alright. So, King K. Rool improves to 5-1, and Ike falls to 2-4. And now, we are down to the final match of the night. Or, of the day, technically, because the sun's still up.
Stamina battle.
It's almost 6
Really?
o'clock here in Massachusetts.
6 o'clock in the morning. In the morning.
In the afternoon. I'm only an hour ahead of you.
I'm 5. It's 5 here. 5 p.m.
Okay. Oops. What was this? 206.3. 206.3. And then we are now down to the final match of the evening. It's going to be between at 0-5 Little Mac. He is one of only 2 remaining fighters in the league that have not won a match this year. And he'll be taking on at 3-2 Jigglypuff, who is looking to hand him his 6th loss.
Three, two, one, go.
Either way, this will be a very climactic end to Week 6. Either Little Mac is going to suffer his 6th loss, or he'll get his first victory. And it's on Big Blue. And looks like they're not going to do much of anything productive here. Uh-oh.
Yes.
Streaming. Oh, good. Uh-oh. The streaming software is freezing up. That's not good at all. It's a good thing it's recording, so I'll be able to hopefully catch the VOD of it after. I'm really sorry, guys, if the stream is lagging on your end. It's a good thing this is a slow match, so it's not gonna really affect it too terribly much. Okay, looks like it's back to normal now. I don't know. Can you see anything on your end, Curb?
I see it.
No, I mean like the stream. Like, do you have it open in your browser?
No, I'm just watching it here on your end.
Okay.
Oh, I see it. I
Is
see
it
on
freezing up?
on YouTube. Yeah, I see it.
Is it freezing up on there?
No?
Okay. Because the streaming software is glitching like crazy. In fact, there it goes again.
Little Mac and Jigglypuff are neck and neck.
Yeah, they
Both
are.
around 2 places.
Yeah, but they're barely moving. They're barely even doing
I-
anything. They're just shipping away!
Little Mac-
203.9! I just had to say something. And with that, week 6 has officially come to a close. Jigglypuff hands Little Mac his 6th loss of the season. He is now 0-6. So, he goes winless through the first third of the season. And Jigglypuff is now 4-2 after that. All right, that is going to do it for today's stream. I'm really sorry if things aren't looking good at the other end right now. I hope you guys really enjoy this this new start time for the streams. I'm really looking forward to it. Thank you so much, PSI Kirby, for joining me as the guest co-commentator this time. Kirby, are you there?
Yes, I am.
Thank you so much for joining this week as my
Oh.
guest co-commentator.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything you want to
Thank
say
you.
before I end the stream?
No, not really.
All right. Well, that is going to do it for the
Let me
stream. Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and end the stream now because it's glitching out still. Anyways, we'll see you guys next week for week 7 of the 2026 regular season here